Hi, this is Mo Nawaz. Today we're going to be talking about a winding up petition and the consequences. If you have been issued with a winding up petition against your company because the company owes money, even at this late stage in time, you have options. If you are in a position to pay the debt, you can pay the money owed before the court date and get the case dropped, or fight it if you believe it is worth defending. If you decide to do nothing and the debt is still not paid following the presentation of the winding up petition, then the court will make a winding up order, known as the order against your company. As this is a court-led procedure, various rules come into play once a petition has been presented. The presentation of a petition has serious consequences for the directors and the company. But before we go any further, let me give you a case study of what can be achieved with professional advice. Case study. Company A has 38 retail stores selling household furniture, with sales declining daily and unable to pay its bills as they fall due. The company was presented with a winding up petition due to unpaid PAYE and VAT debts by HMRC. The company had a combination of freehold and leasehold stores in prime retail sites across the country. The company employed a workforce of 260 people on its payroll. A final decision had been made to place the company into administration before the petition hearing date. For this, we needed permission from the courts, which we obtained on the grounds that there was going to be a better chance of a greater dividends going down the administration route than the winding up and compulsory liquidation route for all the creditors and the employees of the company. The courts accepted the plan and gave us 6 weeks to come back and report further progress. Within the 6-week period, deep cuts were made to staffing numbers and closure of stores that were not profitable. 11 stores were kept and the rest were sold or leases terminated. The 11 stores were the ones that were making good profit and allowed the company to grow without the losses which it had been getting every trading day before the administration order. By the time we had restructured the company, the creditors all agreed to accept 40 pence in every pound owed, which allowed the company to continue trading more profitably. The above case demonstrates what can be achieved if experts are brought into the picture earlier rather than later in the winding up process. Now back to further information about winding up petition and some of the consequences. I know this is not nice. The presentation of a petition has serious consequences for the viability of your company. I will go through these with you now. Protection of assets between winding up petition and order. Once a petition has been presented, a date is set for the court hearing at which the petition will be heard and a winding up order made against your company. Time from petition to court hearing. A considerable time may elapse between the presentation of the petition and the hearing date for the court to issue the winding up order. You should make use of this time to seek professional advice on the options open to you and your company. You can call the insolvency helpline on 0800 24 0800 for free and confidential advice before it's too late. In general, your company should be allowed to continue to trade in that period, but the creditors need to be protected against the possible disposal of its assets. You need to be careful on what you do during that interim period. Your actions as a director are therefore under great scrutiny in this period of time, and the ability to trade effectively can be impaired due to the impending hearing being at the forefront of your mind. Invalidation of disposal of assets. Unless the court orders otherwise, any disposal of your company's property, alterations in the status of its members, or transfer of shares after the commencement of the winding up is void, and these transactions can be reversed. The purpose of this provision is to preserve the value of the assets of a company for the benefit of persons interested in these assets, i.e. the creditors, the court, and anyone with fixed charges. Provisional liquidators. At any time after the presentation of the winding up petition, the court may appoint the official receiver or an insolvency practitioner to be the provisional liquidator of the company. The primary reason for such appointment is usually to safeguard the assets pending the winding up hearing. Since an appointment anticipates the making of a winding up order, this appointment is usually made with the consent of the company itself or in a clear case of insolvency. Compulsory liquidation takes away control from you as a director of the company, and it is important for you to take control of the situation and be in control of your destiny. This is Mo Nawaz signing off.